Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about this product that's called ManiPLEX and it's made by NailsINC. The product looks very interesting and quite a few of you were interested in me trying it, so I did. So this is what the advertising says. Here is your nail savior. This is the ultimate restorative hardening treatment for weakened, broken nails that allows them to grow longer and stronger. Powered by a revolutionary bond flex agent, it works on a molecular level to seek out damage and create your hardest nails yet. And this is interesting because you know what? Harder isn't always better, okay? Because hard nails are brittle nails, and a lot of you actually suffer with brittle nails. So according to this advertising, that's not the best idea to have hardest nails possible. But anyway, so also they say this breakthrough technology is the ultimate nail breakage insurance, improving nail quality and health in just 2 weeks. So I was intrigued by this product because of two things. Number one, well, first of all, because it's nitrocellulose free. So there's nothing really dangerous about nitrocellulose, but possibly it yellows the nails. Personally, I cannot stand when my nails are yellow because I like wearing clear nail polishes and it shows, just looks like my nails are dirty. I have a link in the description box to an article written by a chemist explaining why nitrocellulose might lead to surface damage and yellowing of the nails. I was also interested in this product because it has an interesting ingredient. As you probably know, there is this product, very famous, it's called Olaplex. So Olaplex contains this ingredient that I cannot pronounce, that is advertised based on, I think, only one study, that it claims that it fixes broken bonds in the hair. And we will get back to the ingredients a little bit later. How to use it. The instructions say to use it as a hardening base coat and to apply it under nail polish. But they also say, alternatively, apply twice a week to restore high quality nails. It's kind of a strange, restore high quality nails. What if you never had high quality nails? But anyway, so now they say to use it twice a week, and that always is a little bit confusing, and a lot of people ask if you should be removing the product before you apply new coat or apply it over old coat. I don't know. So the application of this product was excellent. I have to say, the product goes on smooth. The brush is fantastic. It's a little stiffer brush. It's round and flat brush, but it's a little bit stiffer. So it gives you more pressure, which gives a thinner application. It's a little bit stiffer than, for example, the Dior brush, but it's also very, very good. Drying time. And this is where I came across some challenges. And I think that it's not that the product takes forever to dry, but it dries to a very soft coating. So the product was still sticky after 5 minutes. It just felt it felt wet, but it was not wet, obviously. But because of the softness of the product, it just feels very rubbery and it's easy to push it off the nail. I applied one coat on my right hand and 2 coats on my left hand to compare. So the left hand with the 2 coats had more marks that looked almost like sheet marks, and I actually got more marks after 2 days actually. And I painted the nails in the morning, and by the night, I guess they just still got dented. So I think this might have to do with the fact that it does not contain nitrocellulose, because nitrocellulose, as far as I know, is a hard and brittle film forming ingredient. Maybe the nitrocellulose just balances the other film forming ingredients. Maybe the other ingredient, maybe it's a little bit softer. So when looking at the ingredients, you can check them out here. I noticed that the ingredients were extremely similar to the ingredients of the OPI Infinite Shine Primer, so they're base coat. And I have tried the OPI Infinite Shine Primer base coat as a clear nail polish to see if it works just like a nice clear coat. And I did find the same feeling after drying the polish. It was just very soft and very sticky. It felt, yeah, like the nails were still sticky. Not the nicest feeling, I have to say. So the only difference between this product and the OPI Infinite Shine base coat is the fact that this one has this ingredient here, the whatever that I cannot pronounce, and this one doesn't have it. And the only difference also is in the sunscreens. Sunscreen is not really for protecting your nails from the sun. It's just to protect the nail polish from yellowing, I guess, or discoloring or something. So basically you have here a solvent, you have another solvent, you have film forming ingredient, same as here. Then you have another film forming ingredient, because there's usually 2 or sometimes 3 in the formula. Then you have silica, which is viscosity controlling ingredient. So this has the silica here after this. This is a plasticizer. So the plasticizer is to keep the product flexible and not brittle. Then you have another solvent. Then you have here, you have this ingredient, and then you have the sunscreen. So this is it. Now, let's talk about this miracle apparently ingredient. So from my experience, I have to say that I have used Olaplex, and I use Olaplex, the number 3, so the home use, and it seems to be working on damaged hair. And like I said, I use number 3. I use it, I would say, realistically, probably once every 2 weeks. So hair and nails, although they are similar, they're quite different. Is this ingredient really helpful for nails? And I looked it up, and I tried to look for some kind of studies or some type of comparison, treated nails to untreated nails, and I couldn't find anything. So another question that I have is that even if that ingredient is helpful, we don't know if the amount that is contained in a nail polish is even effective, because it's the dose that makes a poison and it's the dose that makes the medicine. So for example, like coffee. Coffee can wake you up because it has caffeine, which is a stimulant. Usually coffee contains, I don't know, between 100 milligrams to maybe 300 when you have like a huge, strong coffee of caffeine. But let's just say one speck of coffee, like one tiny little grain of coffee, does not have the same amount of caffeine. So if 1/10 of that little grain is not going to wake you up because it just doesn't have enough caffeine, right? So one speck of coffee is not going to have the same effect for you, even though the label says that it contains caffeine, especially as your last ingredient. I also haven't seen any studies showing that that ingredient is effective in repairing nails. And when it says 90% of people noticed improvements, it basically means that 94% of people, when they looked at the nails, they said, yeah, they look better. So no one actually measured this improvement, okay? So there was no pictures saying or any measurements that are clearly showing that there was an improvement. So it's very, very subjective. And another question is what else these people were using? What did they compare it to? So, you know, when I see labels like that, it's not very convincing. So I'm not saying that these studies don't exist, and I'm not saying that this is not a helpful ingredient. It's just that I cannot find any information that it is helpful. So if you know of any studies that are showing that the product works, please let us know in the comment section, because I'm sure that other people would like to know as well. And I'm honestly very curious as well. And I'm also very curious if you have tried this product and if you find it effective. Personally, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I would use it again. It just drives me crazy that feeling when I have my nails polished, it would have to incredibly repair the nails, which it won't, for me to wear it for 2 weeks. I think it would just drive me crazy, and I would not use it on my clients. So these are my honest thoughts, and I'm curious what you think about it and if you're going to try it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.